How do Americans renew their US passport while in Europe? If you're living or traveling in Europe and realize your US passport is about to expire or has expired, you might wonder how to get it renewed without heading back to the United States. Well, the good news is, it is possible and quite straightforward if you follow the right steps. Let's walk through what you need to know to renew your US passport while abroad. First, check if you are eligible for renewal. You can renew if your current passport is in your possession, was issued within the last 15 years, and your name hasn't changed since your last issuance. If your passport meets these conditions, you can usually renew by mail or in person at a US embassy or consulate in Europe. Next, gather the necessary documents. You will need to fill out Form DS-82, which is the application for US passport renewal. You can download this from the US Department of State website. Along with the form, you will need to provide proof of US citizenship, such as your current passport, a recent passport-sized photo, and a photocopy of both sides of your current ID, like a driver's license. Once your documents are ready, locate the nearest US embassy or consulate in your country. You can use the US Department of State's passport locator tool online to find the closest location. It's best to call ahead or check their website for specific instructions, hours of operation, and whether you need an appointment. When you visit the embassy or consulate, submit your completed form along with your documents. Be sure everything is filled out correctly to avoid delays. You will also need to pay the renewal fee, which is generally the same as in the United States, around $55, but you might need to pay in local currency or via a specific payment method accepted by the embassy. Processing times can vary depending on the location and time of year. Routine processing usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks, but if you need your passport sooner, you can request expedited service. Keep in mind that expedited options may cost more and sometimes requiring proof of urgent travel plans. Once your new passport is ready, you can pick it up in person at the embassy or consulate. Some locations may offer to mail it to you, but this depends on their policies. Make sure to bring your receipt or identification when collecting your passport. Living in Europe also means managing other legal and administrative tasks, so it's wise to renew your passport well before any upcoming travel. Many European countries requiring your passport to be valid for at least 3 months beyond your planned departure date. This way, you avoid any issues when crossing borders or applying for visas. Remember, keeping your passport current is essential for travel and legal identification. By following these steps, Americans in Europe can renew their US passports smoothly and stay ready for their next adventure or official needs.